Y'all, I could not have asked for a better seat for breakfast this morning. I am right here at the very back of the ship. Look at that. This is our last day at sea. We'll be in Galveston in the morning. Well, hello everybody. Okay, so this is the last day of my birthday vacation. And I have had a wonderful time. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful time. Right now, what I'm doing is I am putting my. It's a. It's a little after 12 right now, and I am putting together my bags so they can be picked up. So they've changed the way you disembark. Well, what they do now is you used to have to go somewhere and get your tags for your bags. But the de-embarkation process is now online, meaning that through the Hub app, you can go on and you can set your debarkation time. So I'm taking the last, it's like 10 to 10:20. Everybody has to be off the ship by 10:30 a.m. tomorrow. So I am putting my bags together because right now weight don't matter. I've done a little shopping. Wait a minute, let me show y'all one of my favorite. I'm not gonna show you everything, but I want to show you my favorite I purchased, y'all. And I got this in Costa Maya. I had never been to Costa Maya before, but I got this cup, and of course I love it because it is purple on purple in purple. So that's one of the things that I got. And another cool thing is because my grandson and I are learning Spanish together in a sense, the newspapers that they wrap stuff in, of course, is in Spanish. So that's pretty cool too. So that's what I'm doing now. We already did the de-embarkation show, if you want to call it that. It's where Kendall Fire, who is the cruise director, gives us all the information we need for debarking disembarkation. I said it wrong. So she has given, that was like about 11 this morning. So we went to the Jubilee Theater, and she gave us all that. She also had a Q&A, and she's getting married in about 30, less than 30 days actually. And she and Joey, I met them on the Carnival Breeze in 2020. And I think, as I mentioned, maybe in another video or attachment, whatever, that she remembered me. And I was absolutely floored. I mean, I went up to her once I heard she was getting married. I went up to her to congratulate her. And as I walked up to her, she said, "Hey, it's good to see you again." And I'm thinking, well, I know, I mean, I actually said it. I know you don't remember me. She goes, "Yeah, I remember you on the Vista." And I was like, "Whoa, you remember me?" And the way that happened was on the cruise I took in 2020 on the Vista, I was dealing with some seasickness, which I had never dealt with that before. And she suggested, taking ginger ale. And so I did that and I got to feeling better. But I told her that since that time, I had been using ginger chews for any upset stomach or nausea or anything like that. And they work perfectly. So I really think that's something. Hey, Carnival, if you're listening, you might want to add ginger chews to the fun store or where the stores that you guys have where you can go buy stuff, that kind of stuff, medicinal products. So, though, because I'm telling y'all, those ginger chews are perfect. I have had no seasickness at all. This is the third or fourth cruise that I've taken where I brought well, actually, yeah, because I cruised in 20, I cruised in 20 twice, 20, cruised in 2021, 2022, and we did in 2023, I think. So, yeah, so those ginger chews are perfect. So even if you are just, you know, you have issues with nausea, perhaps, motion sickness or nausea, you are expecting and you're dealing with that. Of course, I always check with your doctor first, but those ginger chews are epic. They really are. So I am going to finish getting my bags packed. Doing it now makes it so much easier than waiting till tonight because now I know what I'm going to wear in the morning. Uh, and we have until, I think, until 10 p.m. to put our bags outside the door, which means that I'll have an opportunity to put my dirty clothes in my dirty clothes bag and have all that stuff set up. And they'll just pick up my bag once I get the tag. Because what they'll do is they put the tags on the door. So once they put the tag on the door, I'll just show y'all a picture of what that looks like. So for the people who don't really cruise a lot, um, sometimes this can be a little overwhelming for you. But believe me when I tell you that once you get it down, it is a breeze. And I want to thank, I can't remember the gentleman's name. There are two guys that cruised on the Jubilee last year, and they indicated that waiting until the last is always easier because it seems like, not everybody wants to be the last one off the boat. Well, I ain't got nowhere to go but home. So I have decided to take the 10 to 10:20 disembarkation time. So it's, for me, it's just going to be leisurely, and we get to wait on uh, the Lido deck for it. What else? There's something else I wanted to tell you guys, or something else. Oh, I am also going to just put in, again, a lot. I'm visual. I'm visual. So I like to see what I'm going into. So before I got on this cruise, I watched several videos of people that had recently been on this ship just to get an idea of what to expect, what was available, and things like that. This ship is huge, y'all. It's huge. It is huge. I it's huge. I mean, I'm in forward, so I'm in the Havana area, so that's at the very front of the ship. And a lot of stuff happens at the very back of the ship, like or in the middle of the ship. So if you are not inclined in walking a lot, you may want to consider, when you do book your cruise, you may want to consider getting a stateroom that's like midship. That way you don't have to worry about walking such long distances. I literally have walked this ship from stem to stern many times, many times this week. So needless to say, I'm praying that I'll be able to keep this up when I get home. I'll keep walking, because I've noticed that the fatigue that I would have when I do walk, because I haven't been active. And you're forced to do that here. If you're gonna experience anything, you're forced to walk around the ship. You're forced to kind of look around and see what's what. So if you are not walking a lot right now, or if you're not very active or very sedentary as I was, then it is going to be a challenge. The first day, man, I was exhausted. A lot of standing, a lot of walking. It got better, but as of today, y'all, I just realized how easy it is. It's easier. Let me say that it's easier. I've been doing more stairs than the elevators. And here's another thing: I will always have a mask when I get in the elevator. The last couple of cruises that I've been on, I've come back home with that stuff. And I didn't want to come home with that stuff this time. So every time, and I have had to walk back to the room. In order to get this bad boy, because I'm doing everything I possibly can to make sure when I get home healthy. Like I just said, it's for the last two cruises. Yeah, I have not come home healthy. I've come home and then I've had to do all that. So, and there were, I could count, there were maybe two additional people that I saw that were wearing masks. There was no one in the elevators with me wearing masks. I was the only one. So the thing about it is that you can be a carrier of something, have no side effects, no effects at all, but you can easily pass it on to someone else. Not a scare tactic, y'all, just a safety precaution. Do you? I have all four. Even when we went on in 2023, I had all four vaccinations, and I still got the vid, right? So, yeah, let me just go ahead and finish up. It has been a wonderful cruise. I have no complaints. I'll just tell you, people are people. And everyone on this cruise ship has been extremely kind. I've had no issues, really. I mean, little bitty things, but it is what it is. Human beings are human beings, but everyone has been kind. So let me just say that it's not been an issue. All right, so let me go ahead. So I got my pajamas I'm going to wear tonight. I got my clothes out that I'm going to wear tomorrow. Um, I've got my toiletries. So those will all go in the bag that I rolled on the ship with me. So those will be the last things I put up. Everything else I have in my suitcases, and I'm packing my backpack here. This is what I will carry with me, and then I have that rolling bag over there. And then I have two suitcases. So, y'all, I was trying to come up in this camp with just one suitcase. It's a 7-day cruise, 8-day cruise. There's no way I could. I tried. I really tried. But again, I brought more clothes than I was going to wear, more clothes than I wore, but I was prepared. I only dressed up twice. And that was on my birthday, where I had my little purple dress on that fit so freaking good. Y'all, I did not. The last time I put that dress on, it was kind of snug, right? But when I put that dress on my birthday evening to go have dinner at the 555 Fahrenheit, that dress fits so well. I'm so pleased. I did take pictures, but there's only one photo that I think I'll purchase. And it's going to be two 5x7s, and it's like $23.87, something like that. So I will do that. But here's the thing. Once you pay for your stateroom on, when you're booking everything, if you just do that, believe me, you don't have to spend any more money if you don't want to. The only thing you're going to spend money on will be sodas, if you don't get the drink package, sodas, alcohol, things like that. Otherwise, you can get water out of the things that they provide. You got juice, you got tea, you got lemonade, so you can make your own Arnold Palmer if you want. So you really don't have to spend any more money than what you did. If you just want to come and experience it, then just come and experience it. You don't have to spend any more than what you paid for your cabin. Of course, that probably won't happen, but just know it's not required. I mean, they have the specialty diners that you can do. Now, on this ship, they have a restaurant called Shebang, and there's, I can't remember. It's the Italian restaurant, and there's one other one where on this particular cruise ship, I don't know how it is on Vista and the other ones, but on this particular cruise ship, you get a chance to go eat there one time at no cost. If you go after that, then Chibang is like $8, and I think the casino, I can't call the name of that thing, that place, but anyway, the Italian restaurant is the same. So you can go the first time at no cost, and then it looks like $8 every other. My next cruise is probably going to be on Virgin, and the reason being is Virgin is an adults only cruise line. So I want to see what that's like. There are also some other cruise lines I want to try out, but I'm gonna wait. I think what I'm gonna do is for my 70th birthday, 2 years, I'm gonna decide on which cruise ship I want to spend that 70th birthday on, and I haven't quite decided which one it's going to be. So that's all I have for right now. I just wanted to stop for a moment because, baby, it's been a beauty. It has been wonderful. I'm really looking forward to the drive home. I don't know why, but I'm looking forward to the drive. Yeah. So anyway, I have internet today until like about 2:45, something like that, because I just got the 24-hour package for yesterday. Yeah. So I won't be. Yeah. So that's it. I spent less doing the per day. It was like $30 per day, and I did it 3 times. So I spent $90 rather than spending $183, which is what they wanted for the full cruise. So I did not need it. I've done that before, and the Wi-Fi just didn't work. Now, I will tell you, this Wi-Fi has been excellent, absolutely excellent. Um, yeah, so yeah, that's it for now, guys. I'm just gonna go ahead and finish wrapping stuff up. And I bought some vanilla from Costa Maya. I think it's where I got that vanilla from. Costa Maya, whatever our first port was. I don't remember what the first port was right now, off my head. But anyway, I'm looking forward to baking with that. I told the guy, I said, well, I've already got some, Mexican vanilla, which is very good. He went, no. Our vanilla is much better. Our vanilla is much better. So I had the lady, she brought it to me, and she opened it. And I was like, oh my gosh, this smells so good. It didn't smell like alcohol, which was great because most vanilla has that really heavy alcohol smell, and this doesn't. So I'm looking forward to trying that. Also, while on that cruise, no, you know what? That was in Honduras. That was Honduras because that's where I did that excursion. But anyway, I bought the vanilla, and then there was also a chocolate. We stopped at the chocolate factory, right? So I got some cocoa nibs. Now she said that if you take those cocoa nibs, like a handful each day, they are a health aid. Excuse me. They are a health aid. So I've been doing, except this morning, I didn't do it this morning, but she says to take them before, you eat anything. So let me show you here. So I got these are the cocoa nibs, and then I went ahead and got some dark chocolate. And of course, they say that the dark chocolate is better than the milk chocolate for you health wise. And this is the vanilla, and she just put it in a plastic bag. This is an unopened one. And so she just put that in a plastic bag for me. All right, my friends. So I'm going to wrap this up, and I will chat with you guys a little bit later on this evening. I don't have anything on the calendar as far as doing anything or participating in anything. Kind of like yesterday, I just kind of wandered around the ship. I just wandered around. I'd stop one place, I'd have a beer, and I'd just sit and I'd just watch the people. And believe me, that is interesting in itself. All right. I'll be back. All right, so I am going to give guys another shot. It has failed on me on every ship I've been on, and I do mean every ship. So hopefully this will be better. This is the pulled pork, mac cheese, and the maple sugar, brown sugar baked beans, and then I've got the Kansas City sauce. All right, folks, we have made it back to Galveston, and you would not believe it, but I'm actually nauseated this morning, and we're sitting still, but nonetheless, looks like it's been a rainy day out there in Galveston. So I am on the Lido deck at the marketplace having breakfast. Not much of a breakfast this morning, just something to put on my stomach. We'll be headed home soon. Well, this is welcome back home traffic, y'all. I'm on I-20 in Dallas, and turned off 45, and 45 was great. And then I turned into this. The dude was even backing up off the ramp. Welcome home.